Nearly 30,000 folks are squeezing into the Moscone Center in San Francisco for the Game Developers Conference. One of those folks is Sam Machkovech from Ars Technica. Let's take a look at what he's seen.
Well, hello guys, this is Sam here at GDC, or just a tiny sliver of it. Just really kicking off after a couple of earlier preliminary days with some panels and some press events that I got to go to. And the shape of things is, first off, Switch Fever is absolutely blowing up. Right now, there is a big Zelda panel going on for the new Breath of the Wild game coming out on both the Wii U and the new Nintendo Switch that comes out on March 3rd, same day as the new Switch. That panel is showing off a never-before-seen 8-bit prototype of the new Zelda game. Looks fascinating, almost looks like they could make a Zelda Maker, much like Super Mario Maker. That's wishful thinking at this point. Nintendo has yet to confirm something, probably because they're releasing so much stuff in the next couple of days. One of those things is the Nintendo Switch, which we at Ars Technica have had time to go hands-on with. Our full review just went live at Ars Technica today, and we're going to have Zelda coverage tomorrow. But today I also had an article go up about Nintendo Switch's interesting feather in their cap that I think might give them a shot against PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and computer, and that is indie games. The Nintendo Switch is a weird system in that it is wonderful as a portable, but a little underpowered at the home. And a lot of indie games these days are going in a simpler, two-dimensional, clean, retro-looking way that tends to pop and look really great, especially on that small Nintendo Switch screen. Nintendo knows this, and their North American publishing group has put together a Nindies portfolio, obnoxious name, but serious results. They have 12 really great games on show just from that initiative, and that's not even all of the 60 that are set to come out week by week. Every week new games is what they're saying. That's a nice change of pace from the Wii U's release schedule. So that's a really good showing from Nintendo here at GDC. Virtual reality is also huge this year. An entire 2-day segment of virtual reality talks. A lot of developers talking to each other about how do we do VR without making people sick, make great experiences, expand on that first big commercial year of VR last year. And a few big things news-wise as well in that regard. We've got Robo Recall from Epic Games that had been shown off in the past, and it got Beyonce'd this morning. It's out. It's free. If you have an Oculus and a touch pair of controllers, you can just download it and start playing. And it might be easier to do because Oculus also announced cheaper prices to get into the Oculus ecosystem. Do you want to get the whole kit with touch controllers? $600. That's down from $800. If you just want the headset, that price is down from $600 to $500, and the touch controllers are down from $200 to $100. The touch controllers in particular, that is a really good price because those touch controllers are very nicely made. They have a lot of tech in them. You are pretty much only paying a little bit more, the building material cost for those. $500 on the other hand for Oculus Rift. I don't see making a bazillion people rush out and get VR, but I think that's going to help more people who are on the fence be able to buy in and try it out. And it'll be interesting to see what the other side of the VR ecosystem, HTC with its Vive, is going to do. I know that Valve, who are part of the Steam VR whole world, and that's where the HTC Vive is in that Steam VR world, Valve is going to be partnering with other hardware makers to make gear that works with that, because they've always announced that to be an open sort of platform, and HTC had the first year all to themselves pretty much, but LG was announced a few days ago as being part of that mix. We're not sure if that headset is on the show floor. We have a lot of show floor to go cover in a bit, but we'll be reporting back at Ars Technica about anything we find, about all the different hardware going on your head, hardware on your hands, all the other experimental stuff. The whole show floor is full of weird experimental VR stuff. And then there's standard games. GDC is definitely more of a place where developers talk to each other about ideas and engines and middleware and some of that wonky stuff. But Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo, and a lot of PC game makers from all over the world are here to show off cool games and convince developers to work for them. So there's a lot to play. I really want to go do that. So VR, Switch, PC, console gaming, it's all really exciting. There's a lot of good stuff. It's been a very busy first few months of the year for gaming in general. So I'm going to go celebrate that by playing some games.